All right. It is time for my button to work. There we go.
There we go.
It has to happen at some point. Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Crystal Holloman, a digital anchor here at News 10. I'm in for Taylor today. You may have noticed Maureen was in for her on News 10 today at 11. Coming up at 4 o'clock, we're going to have David Andrews on for First at 4. But don't worry, Taylor is back tomorrow.
That's right. Yep. She is. And you know who's here today? Me.
Us. Yeah. We know that much. We know that much. But, yeah, how was your weekend?
It was really great.
Yeah.
Really great. Actually went to 12 Oaks Mall for the first time.
How'd you like it?
Didn't buy anything, but that's okay. I still like the mall. I'll go back over there. I had some fun on Friday. I went to a barbecue on Saturday morning. I went to a barbecue on Saturday morning. It was really nice as well. It was at Lake Lansing.
Ooh.
So still exploring Michigan. I always say in the wintertime, people are like, oh, you don't know where this is, where that is. I said, well, in the wintertime when I first got here, everything got dark at 5 o'clock. So I went straight home.
Yeah.
But now that it's light out until 9 p.m., I actually go around exploring and see what's all around mid-Michigan.
I get it, because when I moved in here, it was still COVID. Everything was shut down.
Yeah.
So for like 6-9 months, my first time, 6 or 9 months here, I couldn't go out to any restaurants. I couldn't go out to nothing. So I get it.
Exactly. So now that's what I'm doing, exploring all the things. And in the wintertime, I was a little too nervous to go ahead and do. But speaking of exploring around mid-Michigan, today we're going to be talking about a woman. Her name is Rena Risper. She is the founder of the New Citizens Press, a multicultural newspaper that is here in Michigan. She, like myself, is also not from here, but her introduction to Lansing is a little different than mine. And she's an incredible person. She's part of our Lansing Changemaker series that we're doing on Studio 10 every day this week from now up until Friday. We're going to be highlighting one person in the community who's done something really great. So we're going to be talking to a little bit about her and hearing about her story and how she gives a platform for other people to tell their stories. Also today, so Claudia is going to be going live from the School of Rock. So last time we saw them, they joined us for our very first show that we had on Studio 10. The very first one. Remember, it was a whole group of them.
There's a whole lot going on that day.
A whole lot, but it was really exciting. And they've become some local celebrities in the meantime since then. So they're going to be performing at 2 major festivals this summer. One of them is called Bonnaroo. It's in Tennessee.
Yeah, Bonnaroo, big one.
Very, very big festival. So they're going to be performing there. Plus Summerfest, which happens in Milwaukee.
Okay, I think I've heard of that one too.
Yeah, so right now they're kind of gearing up. They're rehearsing. They're practicing. So we're getting a quick chance to kind of tune in. We're going to drop by in the rehearsal and see what they're all about.
Nice.
And look at what they're performing and how they're rehearsing. Likewise, we have another Michigan native who is going to be taking the Broadway stage or the Wharton Center stage.
Ooh.
So she's in Jesus Christ Superstar, which is here in East Lansing all week at Wharton Center. Mm-hmm. And she's actually a Michigan native. So she's from Detroit, and she went to Western Michigan University.
All right, go Broncos.
So we're going to be talking to her.
I should tell her that, by the way.
Go Broncos?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell her that later today. Go Broncos. I had to write that down. But to remember, because I'm learning about the great things of Michigan.
That's what we got.
But she's going to be talking to us a little bit about that. And today is the first day where we're announcing the first one of our Father's Day giveaway.
Ooh, that's going to be a big one.
It is a big one. We have over $200 of prizes to all these different companies that you're looking at right
companies
here.
Right there.
Yep, Ingham County Fair, Fun Time, Vanity Nails, Looking Glass, Big John, and you can go on and on and on all day long because there's so many great gifts. We celebrated the moms, but now we have to celebrate the dads. So there's still time to enter. We are picking a father every day this week. But don't worry, you can still enter. Just head to WILX.com/contest and just tell us why your dad is so amazing, why he's dedicated to his family and the people around him. So.
And here's where you can stay connected with Studio 10. If you have any tips maybe for places for Rachelle to check out.
Yes, now that it's daylight.
Some hidden gems. Be sure to check them out there. You can also subscribe to their YouTube page at WLX Studio 10. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Chris.
We are now going to head down to the studio where Justin Bradford has a look at our weather. And now that we finally got some rain, it's looking pretty good.
Well, it was really nice to at least get some rain, right? Over the day yesterday, our Sunday marked the end of a stretch that was 22 days long with no rain. That's finally something that has changed. You can see here, rainfall that we got yesterday was only 0.14 of an inch in Lansing, 0.19 in Jackson, but for Lansing in particular, that was almost half the amount of rainfall we had received in the previous 30 days. It's a pretty incredible stat when you think about it. But again, it was very dry for the period prior. So the hour by hour, it's going to keep us dry today. We've got temperatures generally running in the mid to upper 60s and even a clear pocket this evening before showers return late tonight. And that's along with cloud cover eventually heading into tomorrow afternoon. There's a little more rain in the forecast. May even see a pop-up shower or thunderstorm late in the day Tuesday. But that's all eventually going to exit the picture. That's going to lead to some more sunshine as we head deeper out into Tuesday night and Wednesday. The clouds will start to fade back away. We get back into the 70s, despite still a northerly wind component that brings down dry air. But we've got more chances for rain in the forecast, too. We'll detail those in just a moment. 68's the high today. Clouds continue to decrease. We're down to 48 tonight. Showers will work in late, but it's long after midnight, so you won't need the umbrella this evening, but you may need it to have around tomorrow. Showers and maybe a storm. We're at 67, so staying in that cool trend, which will eventually change for the middle of the week. Wednesday, Thursday, we're back in the upper 70s. Thursday brings in one more chance for showers during the work week. After a really sunny, beautiful day on Friday to wrap up said work week, we get into the Father's Day weekend, and Saturday brings a small chance for a shower. Highs are going to be near 80 both then and for Father's Day itself on Sunday. And again, we've got Juneteenth as a really nice day as well, 84. With sunshine in the forecast. But the heat's coming back next week too, highs in the mid to upper 80s. So by the time we get there, hopefully we've received at least a little more rain in the ground.
All right, thank you very much, Justin, for that update. I know we didn't really want the rain over the weekend, but we needed it, so we will take it. We're now going to remind you guys that the best way to stay up to date on First Alert Weather is to download the First Alert Weather app. It's free, it's easy to use. You can find it in the Google Play or Apple app stores, and if you allow it to, it will actually follow you. So if you're making any summer plans, maybe going to the Upper Peninsula or west side of the state, if you have it follow you, you can get weather for exactly where you are. It's right there. It's going to rain at 7 p.m. in your location. So make sure you check that out. Again, easy to use. Best part about it, free to download in the Google Play and Apple app stores. We are now going to check in with our news team with what they are working on for over 90 minutes of news, starting with First at 4.
I'm standing right in front of the home where a 2-year-old child gained access to an unsecured gun and opened fire, ultimately killing themselves. We'll have details from police about what happened here and how you can properly store your firearm to avoid these situations. That's coming up on News 10 at 5 and 6. Aaron, what's going on with you?
Thanks, Tanaya. I'm Erin Bowling, and today I'm talking with CATA about their program to end human trafficking. The Polaris Project says Michigan is the 7th most common state for human trafficking, with Lansing being one of the most common cities in Michigan. I'll have what they're doing to try and reduce those numbers on News 10 at 5:30.
It's summertime, which means kids are now out of school, and that also means more time available for social media and screens. I spoke with parents and experts who share how you can limit excessive amounts of screen time for your kids, starting with the parents. I'll have that story on News 10 at 6. Back to you, Crystal.
All right, thanks very much, guys. Don't forget, First at 4 today with David Andrews. We will see you then. Thanks for tuning in.